Hello all, welcome to India GSTR demo series. In this video, we will be looking at how to file GSTR1 in India GSTR. So once you are logged into the system, click on the GSTR1 on the top menu and it will take you to the history page. Click on the file GSTR button. It will take you to the GSTR1 page. So this is the step 1 where we provide the invoice data. First fill the return period, that is the Feb 2022 for this filing, and in this case we are going to upload file. So click on download arrow and get the default template. So this template has 3 sheets. One is the B2B and other is the CDR. CDR is for credit and debit note, which we don't need for this filing, so I am deleting it. And this B2B has some test data, so I'm just cleaning up all the existing data which is provided in the sample data and inserting with the actual data. So this is the client data we have. So we have around 13 invoices, out of which 2 is B2CS and rest are all B2B. So now we will click on the choose file and upload the newly created template file. And click on preview. This will import the system data into the India GSTR system. So now we are in the step 2, that is the preview phase, where we need to validate all the data. The first section is the document section, where you can see the type is sales invoice and the series start is the invoice start and invoice end, series end. And it shows the total invoice based on the series number. So here it shows 113, but it is really 13 only, so I am making changes. Here we can, this section alone is editable, where you can change the, if you want you can change make any modification. So here I am changing it to 13 and the cancelled invoice is 0 and the net in numbers will be auto populated. So 13 we have. The same way you can add more breakups if you want. So here on clicking of plus, it will insert a new row and you can add multiple series for sales or credit debit or anything. And the delete icon, trash icon, will delete the row. Next is the B2B. So where here you can see there are 8 GSTNs invoices are there. That is why it shows 8, and out of which the first GSTN has 3 invoices and second GSTN has 2 invoices. So this B2B looks good. We can see all the data, date and all is valid. And next is B2CS. So we have 2 BCS for one for Pondicherry and another for Tamil Nadu. And other is the HSN. So we can see the 2 HSN code with the tax rate of 18, and the values are all tax values and taxable price are all summed, and it looks good. The next 2 sections are CDNR and CDNUR for credit and debit note. Click on upload to GS after verification. This will trigger a OTP to a GST registered mobile. Enter the received OTP. And now we are in the third step, that is the upload to GST. Now we can see that the upload has been completed, but there are 13 failures. That means all the invoice has been failed. The reason seems to be the UKC entered is not valid. that is the unit code, whatever we entered is not valid. So let's look at the HSN for which the unit code has failed. So this drag and drop will help you to read to improve the readability. So if you look at the HSN, there are two different HSN. One is the 9802, which is for goods, and other is for services. So normally for services, we shouldn't be entering the unit code. Only for the goods, we need to provide the units. So let's empty the unit for service. So these errors come from GST system. So, and if there is any error, we can fix it here. We don't have to start from the beginning again. The system will show you the rows for which it failed. Based on that, user can fix the errors. So now we are just emptying the unit code for those things. There are other rows which we are not sure what is the reason, so we will fix this one and see if it fails again. You can see that testing is the service and reagent is the goods. So for goods we can retain the number, and testing we should not have the units. And then click on apply fix. We'll upload to GST again, and again we are in the step 3, and again it failed. Let's click on the failed rows, 13 rows. Now we can see that the quantity entered is not valid. That means we don't have a unit, but we are entering the quantity. That means for service we should not be entering the quantity and unit. So let's remove the quantity for all the services. Click on apply fix again. So we are fixed twice now, and now you can see that it is successful. And GST summary, we are pulling the final gem summary. So the summary generation is in progress. Normally the GST will take some time to generate the summary. Meantime, we will look at the success rows. So these are the rows uploaded, and we can see that all the 13 invoices are there, and there is no credit debit notes. And then finally we have the doc section. So we can see that one doc is there with total 13 invoices. Let's click on the retry to regenerate the summary. So still we are in the step 3, that is the upload to GST phase. We have uploaded the file data. Now we are generating the summary. Now we can see that the summary has been generated for the period February 2022, and we can see that there are 18 GSTN, that is B2B, and total of 11 records, as one GST has 3 and other has 2, and the rest are all 1 invoices. So total 11 invoices here. And the total all matches. So this looks fine, B2B looks fine. But in the top section we can see that the total numbers are 14. That is, the reason for this is 11, and for B2CS we have 2 and 1 doc. So here we can see that B2C there is 2 records, and doc we have 1 doc, and HSN, that is there are 2 records. That is the aggregation of all the HSN codes. Now everything is fine. You can click on acknowledge and click on EVC file, which will take you to the 4th phase. That is the file GSTR1. Here system will trigger a EVC OTP. You have to enter the EVC OTP which you received in your GST registered mobile. Yeah, now the GSTR1 has been successfully filed, and you have received the ARN number, and you will get a notification on your mobile and Gmail as well, email ID as well. So now you can see that there are summary as well, B2B, B2C, doc issues, HSN. So with this completes the GSTR1 filing. Thank you for watching. We'll meet again in the next video. Thank you.